What's up YouTube, it's your boy Rashawn Bob and White RB Dubs back at it again with another video.
If one more label try to stop me, it's gonna be some dreadhead niggas in your lobby.
So in my last video I was telling you guys about the other topic that I had on my Instagram poll that I had people vote on for me to talk about. I had talked about the most voted topic in my last video, and in this video I'll be talking about the other topic that I had on my Instagram poll. So for today's video we will be talking about the dispute going on between Fox News' Laura Ingraham and basketball star Lebron James. I know a lot of you guys have probably heard about this dispute already, but you haven't heard about it from me, so I wanted to take the time to give my reaction to this dispute. For those of you who don't know, there was a video on the sports programming podcast known as Uninterrupted. This video shows both LeBron James and Kevin Durant giving their opinions on the current climate of politically active athletes. LeBron himself describes the climate as being hot, while going on further to say that he believes that our current president does not care about the people. Laura Ingraham took an offense to this comment, describing LeBron James' statement as barely intelligible and ungrammatical, going on further to add the statement that it is unwise to seek political advice from someone who gets paid $100 million to bounce a ball. In conclusion to her myriad of offensive comments, she therefore went on to say that LeBron James should just shut up and dribble. Now later, after making these comments, Laura went on to say that her comments were not racial in any way. But like Kevin Durant, I highly disagree. I believe that Hassan Piker, whose video I watched on Facebook earlier this week, basically put it all in a good way. He said that racism is latent and casual now. In other words, his point is that racism has evolved into something totally new. And I firmly believe this to be true. I also believe that had a white athlete made those comments about Trump, that Laura Ingraham would not have had the same reaction towards that person. In other words, I also believe that those comments that she made towards LeBron James were based not only on him being wealthy, but also because of his race. In other words, a rich white athlete would have probably slid with making those comments, and Laura Ingraham probably wouldn't have had anything to say about it. But because not only is LeBron James a very wealthy individual, but he's also a black wealthy individual, she takes it to heart and basically, feels offended and goes on to make these heinous and ignorant comments towards LeBron James. This goes to show that even if the person is wealthy and very well respected among many people, because he's black, he's still subject to the harsh reality that is racism in America. I believe that both LeBron James and Kevin Durant both articulate themselves very well. And they both have the right to give their own opinion on Donald Trump because they're exercising their right as American citizens. Who is Laura Ingraham to say that LeBron James's comments are unintelligible, where she's making one ignorant comment after another? I most definitely firmly believe hands down that racism is still alive. It just stays hidden until it decides to rear its ugly head in moments such as this. I think it's just hard for me to understand how these people don't know that what they're saying is not intelligent and is ignorant. And I'm a firm supporter of athletes having their own political views and beliefs. Why should Laura Ingraham come around and say that their, comments are ignorant and unintelligible? What is she like? They're citizens, aside from being athletes, they're also citizens of the United States. So they have their own right to voice their beliefs and their opinion. I just think this gives a new perspective on racism as a whole. Not to say that this perspective hasn't been looked at before, but it just shows that even though you're wealthy and well respected, you can still be subject to racism just because of the color of your skin. And basically that sums down my reaction to this. I just think it's very horrible and disgusting that, this person would make these ignorant comments about something that, literally LeBron James has the right to do, Kevin Durant have the right to do. They both have the right to voice their opinions about the president of the country that they live in. And to even go on to say that, you know, they should just shut up and dribble, and then go on to say after that that those comments weren't racial in any way. I mean, come on, she's not fooling anyone. We can clearly see that those comments had, as Kevin Durant called it, racial undertones, and we can clearly see that, you know, the color of LeBron James' skin was definitely a factor in terms of her thinking about the comments that she wanted to say toward him. And thank you guys for watching this video. Be sure to like the video, definitely hit that like button, definitely comment down below, and be sure to subscribe to my channel if you like the content. I will see you guys in the next video. This is your boy Sean White, RB Dubs. I am out of here. Peace.